When you love someone, it's natural, not demanding. And that's one thing I'm proud to say I found in you. I'm so glad we reached an understanding. Now I know my heart is safe with you. So now my love to you, baby, I surrender. Tonight, gonna make this a night to remember. Get ready. Tonight, gonna make this a night to remember.
Celebrations in the heart 'cause we're united. There's nothing in this world that come
between me and you.
We're together and it keeps me so excited to think of what the power of love can
do.
And I'm still
in the love that's so tender. Tonight, I'm gonna make this a night to remember. Get ready, ooh, baby. Gonna make this a night to remember. Make this a night to remember. Tonight, gonna make this a night to remember. Ba-dum-bum, bum, ba-dum-bum, bum. Baby, darling. Baby. What's going on, people? Hello, hello, hello. How are you? What's going on, 3? Any 2? Oh, let me see. One moment. I don't know why that stupid song is in my head. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the Jeopardy. That's an inside joke. Let me see. I am going to not be on here long, but it was a couple of things that I wanted to say. And thank you for all my new subbies. I don't want you all to think that I take you for granted. I really appreciate you. This is your girl, Coco929, aka Libra Butterfly. And I just want to tell you thank you for finding me worthy of your click and your view and your sub. Let's see. I'm looking for something. Okay, that's wrong. All right, so some of you, I wanted to tell about, there is a debit card, credit card. It's really like a credit card that you can use when you have medical things, medical procedures that you have to have done and your insurance is not covering everything. You have a copay, a co-insurance. Let's see. I think you can even go to the spa on this particular card. And I'm going to pull this up because I want to show it. Now, Shalimar stuck in your head. I know, right? Oh my goodness, that's my song. Gonna make this a night to remember. Yos. Here we go. Let's see. I don't know if I want to put the link in here. Stay right there, phone. Yeah, my phone has been jumping down. It's been moving by itself. I really believe we have a full-time ghost in here. I ain't scared of the dead. I ain't scared of the living, but I'd rather deal with the dead than I do the living. And that's on any day. Let's see. La da 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 da. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. It is called, and I wasn't gonna share it, but I am. I was gonna keep this to myself, but I won't. So let me share. Shout out to Real Mamas, Real Problems, who's back on the clock scene at work. Shout out to you, Sissy. I hope you're having a great day. So let me pull this up. Okay. It's called da da da. I'm trying to show y'all. I don't want to have to do a screen share, but I might have to. So let me just go ahead and do the screen share so I can get out of here and get in my car and go do what I gotta do today. Let's see. Da 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 da. 300, tell me whether or not you can see it once I do the screen share. Let me turn off my music for my music start playing. I don't want y'all to hear my music till it's done. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I done got a whiff of something, y'all, and it stinks. I don't know what it is. Have y'all ever, hey, NC Girl for Life, have y'all ever, something like went across your nose and you like, what is that smell? You get to looking for it. Yeah, that's what's in my nostriology right now. Let's see. I want y'all to, how's your day? How's it going, NC Girl? Okay, so this right here is called Care Credit. Some of you all may already have this, some of you all may not. This is a good purchase, okay? This right here, I told you I used to do credit, right? So the credit guru that I learned from actually told us about this that a lot of African American people don't know about. Okay, if y'all think that when other people nationalities go to the doctor and when they go up to their window they say, okay, you owe us 150, 200 some dollars and all that they're paying it straight from their pocket, nah. So this right here, it's you most people will get approved with this. Some people won't. If the reason why you won't, if your income level, let's see, if you make less than 1,200 a month, it is. Thank you, NC Girl. I'm gonna go get me a bucket of stars after this, honey, and some gas, and I'm coming bringing my molasses back in the house. I have to bring my molasses girl back in this house. Woo, anywho, but okay, so if you make 1,200 or less a month, but you have a lot of debt going out, like if you bring home 1,200 a month and your bills kind of exceed 1,150, you probably would not be a candidate. However, I would say go ahead and try, because this is something that you really want. It's called Care Credit. It works like credit. Okay. They have qualified people for $10,000. The small amount that I've saw somebody get has been $8,000 worth of credit. And this is like when you go to the dentist and you have to have a procedure done and they tell you your responsibility is, let's just say, $2,000. You can use this card and it won't have to come out of your pocket. It'll come from this card. And then you just pay it back a month. This also helps you to build your credit up. Okay. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. This is the courts. I don't know why they keep calling back and then hanging up. Anywho, so okay. What else can I? Okay, so you can also do spas with this. Like if you go, because it has to do with your health. Okay, so if you decide to do a spa date where you go in and they massage you and stuff like that, you can use this card. If you have any prescription costs, you can use this card. If you want to buy glasses, you can use this card. If you have medications that you that's not covered by insurance, you can use this card. If you go to the hospital and you have a deductible or whatever, you can use this card. Um, what else? If you have corrective stuff that you need to wear, like shoes, brace, things of that, you can use this card. Like I said, if you have a surgery and your portion is such and such, you can use this card. Um, what else? Like I said, it's anything that has to do with you as far as your body is concerned. Okay. So this is something that is a good thing to acquire. Like I said, a lot of people do qualify for it. I've really seen just a small amount of people not qualified. And they'll tell you why you don't qualify, but you can also retry in 30 days. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to share that because like I said, a whole lot of us don't know about different programs and different things that we can get that help us to offset our bills and our debts and stuff like that. So this is something that's good. And it doesn't matter what part of the United States you're in, just as long as you're in the United States. Okay, I can't contest for anything for any other country. So, what else? Um, it was something else. It just don't slip my mind, and this court keep calling back. Let's see. Is it a hard inquiry on your credit? It used to be a soft pull. Now I can't swear to it. It used to be a soft pull. But even with the hard inquiries, let me tell you what you do. If it's a hard inquiry, and let's just say they tell you no, that you don't qualify, you can always call Equifax, Experian, and the other one, and you can tell them that they told you you didn't know that it was going to be you didn't know they was going to do an inquiry on you. You didn't know that. You was just asking information on the thing. You didn't know, and you had no idea until you just got your credit report and saw that it's on there, and they'll remove it. They'll remove it. So it is, like I said, it's a lot of things that other nationalities have that we don't know about. Um, what else was I going to say? Um, if you have now, let me touch this real quick, and I'll get off the business altogether. If you have your own business, you need to get a virtual office. Okay, the virtual office you can acquire, but you have to look it up in your area. When people go to look the address of the business up, you do not want that leading them to your house, to your apartment, wherever you live. That's crazy. You don't want crazy people stalking your home because that's where your business is. No, get you a virtual office, especially if you're set up as uh, a small business or whatever. You do not want them come. You do not want it to register back to your home. So sometimes virtual offices a month are like $35. Now I know here in Kentucky they're like 99. Okay. Um, so make sure you also have an EIN number. You need to acquire your EIN number before you get your LLC. Okay, that's kind of like a gimme. And you can do all of these through the IRS for free. See how that works? I know people charge, and if you don't understand what you're doing, then I would pay somebody to do it so you know that it's done right. But if you understand, hold on, y'all. I don't know who this is. Hold on. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all so much for holding, because that was 911. Um, Let me finish this and then I'll tell y'all why I said hold on. Okay, so um, yeah, you have to get your EIN number before you get your LLC. Um, One, you have to get established with the IRS. Okay, you don't want them to come knocking on your door. Plus, that will give you all the perks when it comes tax time. It'll give you write-offs. You'll qualify for a lot more than you would if you didn't do that. Also, if you have a specific place in your home that you do your business, okay, uh, as long as you have a specific place that does not house everybody else, like it can be the corner of something. If that corner is deemed your office, there are some discounts and cutbacks that you can get for that. Okay. So if you don't sell all your product, like if you have to order product and you get stuck with it at the end of the year, or you get stuck with some of it and you don't sell all of it, you have to count that up. And when you go to file your taxes, make sure you let them know that you took a loss in this amount of product, okay, in this amount of revenue, so that way it also can give you those good discounts and everything, so you won't be paying for everything. Also, and everything I'm saying is legal, ain't nothing about this illegal. It's just a lot of things we don't know. Okay, so another thing, if you have your own business and you already have your EIN number, there are certain things that you still, if you keep the receipts, if you go and get a coffee and you have that business coffee, you catch what I'm saying? If you go and have lunch, because if I have lunch with 300, and in lunch I say, okay, 300, um, okay, y'all know I do hand sanitizer, okay? Men 300, we having a lunch. And I'm like, 300. The hand sanitizer I made is good for your skin and it kills them germs on site. Well, I just had a business lunch. Why? I just discussed my business one on one with him. Okay. All right. Some of y'all play with them PPP, whatever they are, the PPP loans and PPP. Yeah, that's yeah. Mm-mm. No. Anywho, I wanted to say that as well, and just to help some people out with that, because a lot of people, like I said, they don't know. I mean, I know everybody likes the fool la la and stuff that go on, and that's fine and that's good. Everybody like their drama, everybody like, all this stuff. You like what you like. But sometimes we need to tune into what's gonna help us, because who's into it, who's not into it, and blah 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 blah. It's not gonna help you when your bills is due. It's not gonna help you when you're trying to build wealth. It's not gonna help you for generational stuff. You know what I'm saying? So business first, fun later. That's just how I look at it. Business first, fun later. Once you take care of your business, then, by all means, have a ball, y'all. You feel me? So, okay, let's get to this. You all, please watch your paychecks, okay? These companies are really, really slick, SLICK now. Um, I'm the dollar person. Like, I'm down to every dollar, coin, and Dutch mark. Okay, every food stamp balance, whatever I have, you best believe I know down to the last penny where it went. And if I didn't, you got some splaining to do. I need to know where my money is. Okay, so what had happened is my husband asked me to do something, so I was looking at his paycheck and I said, whoa, they don't took money away from you. He said, huh? Anyway, we went through this big old thing. So I told him yesterday, when you go to work, have the HR office to call me. I said, because I need to know what's up. So that was her. It was HR calling me. And she explained to me what they're doing. Because like I told her, I had to tell her, look, I used to do payroll. And that's not making sense. So you gotta tell me once again so I can hit. And when I told her I used to do payroll, she's like, oh, yeah. Now, where's the money? Where the money resides. Where the money resides. Hey. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm back. And she said, this is what they did. they itemizing and blah 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 and blah and blah and blah. And so I looked, I said, okay, now I understand. Because the way that it looked like they were taking his money. Like they took his hourly pay and started doing some ungodly stuff with it, and we can't do that. Oh no, we can't do that. No, we don't play with money. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's next to oxygen. We need it. So, but I was glad that she called me to explain. Like I told her, honey, I watch every penny, every penny. I dot the I's and cross the T's, because this is my livelihood. That's my husband. You know, I'm supposed to watch out for us. That's my job. And it's a lot. And he's a secure enough man in himself to know his strengths and weaknesses. The man can count. Hey, it's all hot there. Smooches, sis. Thanks for coming over. He can count all day long. But when it comes to the business side of things like this, like the finances and the small print and all this and stuff, that's me. That me. So he don't step in my lane and I don't step in his. He's still the man, but I'm the neck. He's the head, I'm the neck. And the head don't operate without the neck. Some of y'all need to learn that. Get into it. So I was glad we straightened it out. But I'm warning y'all, watch y'all checks. If those of you who work, look at your paycheck. Look at the check stub and make sure that everything is the way it's supposed to be. Because these companies right now are doing the okey doke. They are doing the most, and that's because of what happened with the world shut down, and now they trying to come back. They charging people for stuff they shouldn't be charging you for. They adding extra taxes. They're doing a lot of stuff that they should not be doing. So never get so comfortable just because you have direct deposit that you don't look at your paycheck stub. Okay, look at the stub. Ask questions. I'm serious. So that's a word for somebody. I'm all the above. 300. You're right. I'm all the above. I don't mind. I play my position well. Trust me. So okay. I work from home and we have to check ours online every week. Yes. Yes. Speaking of work from home. Oh Lord. I ain't gonna touch that. I was gonna say something about that, but I'm not. I will say this. I got a job opportunity to make $25 an hour. I took it. And so I am actually waiting for start date. And so I'm happy. I'm happy. That in itself, will change the way that I'm on here, because I will be doing it's supposed to be 14-hour shifts, but of course it's 11 hours because, I get an hour lunch. So whenever that starts, before I start, I will come on here and let everybody know. Thank you, NC Girl for Life. Thank you. So that puts me back to around what I used to make. So, and the most exciting thing about that is this right here is we're going to be kidless. My daughter graduates the 28th, and I think by June 28th. Oh, thank you. It's all hotter. Thank you, love. Um, she graduates May the 28th, and I think by June the 28th, she'll be gone. She's moving out. I don't know why she is such a hurry to grow up, but I ain't gonna stop her. She 18. She gonna give me a diploma. That's all we require from her. Is a diploma. All of them. You have to get your high school diploma. There ain't no ifs ands buts about that. That's ours. For y'all putting us through hell for 12 years. That's ours. So she's gonna do that, and then after that, I think my son, I think he's trying to make some moves, and everything, so he can fly the coop too. Like he's older, but we were never ones that said when you got this age you had to leave. But now, since everybody's gone and the baby will be leaving, everybody gotta go. Everybody. One, because we're beginning to downsize a little bit. We'll be moving soon, stuff like that. So, and right now we're in boxes. I know when y'all saw me do the live, y'all seen these boxes stacked up behind me like I was building a clubhouse. Yeah, because that's how I feel. All these boxes around. I feel like I'm building a clubhouse. So, but yeah. So that's that. And I wanted to tell y'all something else. One of the prophecies that I gave you guys, I don't know if you've seen it happen, but I told you about 44 plus one, how they will soon start doing criminal charges, investigations, and things like that. Have y'all seen the news? So let me go here with this. I'm not gonna be on here long. Like I said, I have a Starbucks drink calling me. I gotta go get. Shut up, 300. I said Starbucks this time and not coffee. So, um, yeah, y'all pray for me, y'all. Wait a minute. I need y'all to stretch our power hand this way. The power hand that got the power in it. You know what I'm saying? Like stretch it this way and say, Coffee Demon, back up off of Coco. Back up off of her. Yes. Cause y'all at Coffee's calling me. It's sitting on my shoulder like, don't you miss me? Hello. Don't you want me? Hello. I want you. I want you. I don't know about y'all, but have y'all ever kicked a habit? Have y'all ever wanted something so bad? I'm serious. And I know y'all like, Coffee, come on. You ever want something so it's like a cigarette. Like when you smoke a cigarette, those of you all who've been smoking for years and all of a sudden you decide I'm gonna stop smoking, that thing takes on a whole nother life. And that craving be calling like nobody's business. Okay? I mean like nobody, and that's what this coffee is doing to me. It's calling me and I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. I'm gonna conquer this thing. If I have to, I said I would go one every other day. But yeah, I'm at that point. So but anyway, there are things that's about to shift. Okay. And I want you all to be aware of things that's going on. There are companies that are about to, whether they want to give us reparations or not, let me just say that, whether they want to give it to us or not, we're about to get it. And it's not gonna come in one lump sum, it's gonna come in different ways. Okay. Um, there will be different companies that are gonna, it's like they're gonna feel so guilty what the forefathers did or the founding fathers quote unquote did. They're gonna start coming up with different things to help African Americans. Okay. Um, make sure, that's why I keep telling you guys, make sure that you have dotted your I's and crossed your T's with everything that has to do with you. So when these things start opening up, you can be a part of it. It's not going to be anything you have to pay back. This is something that's due you. If you don't want it, please give it to me. I want to be the first one to have it. So if you decide that you don't want it, give it to me. Also, now let me tell you this: if there is another stimulus that's coming, be careful. Be careful with that. Ask questions with this next stimulus if one comes out. It's something attached to this that don't make it. It just it's giving me a throw up feeling in my spirit. Something about this one ain't right. Now the first one's okay. It was really to help get the economy going, help people out or whatever. But this one right here has an agenda. It has an agenda attached to it. And it's like if you accept it, you're accepting some more stuff to go with it. I can't put my finger on it yet, but there's a warning with that. So just be careful. Now some of y'all gonna say, girl, you stupid, you crazy. They send me that money, then I'm not talking to you. Move on. See how that works? See how that works? So, I'm just saying. It just don't feel right, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. It does not feel right at all. Um, let's see. Um, I mean, for real, it's all harder. It's just something, girl, that's gnawing at me, and God hasn't given it to me yet. Usually, He like this, and this, but it's just one we have to watch because, like right now, it's simmering. It ain't went one way or the other way yet. It's just still simmering, and He may speak to me and tell me what it is. If He does, I tell you guys, this country is bound to be bankrupt, and I'm guessing taxes will soon rise. Everything is risen. Everything has already went up. Um, That's why I still watch your paychecks. Watch your paychecks. Seriously. Because there are certain things that they're trying to slip into your checks. Okay. There are certain things that, you know, they're going to ask you if you'll be a part of. You have to be careful with that. Because a lot of things that seem innocent are not. I'm not trying to make you scared. I just want to make you aware. A lot of things that seem innocent, they're not innocent. There's an agenda. What's the agenda? What's the payoff? What's the payoff? You know, um, let me see. Uh, I always tell y'all, watch the weather patterns too. Let me tell you, usually when there is a big uproar about to come, the weather changes. Usually. Like when we got ready to have all this snow and ice and stuff in January, what happened? We had the insurgents. Are y'all catching what I'm saying? So make sure, just make sure you have all your bases covered. Okay, that's all I can say about that at this time. When you go to the doctor, those of you who have doctor's appointments frequently, be careful what you take. Hear me. Be careful what you take. Ask questions. If you asking questions about the medication you're taking, makes your doctor mad, don't take it. Your doctor shouldn't get upset with you because you need to know about this medication. They should be glad to say, oh, okay, yeah, I understand. Thank you for asking me that. And blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Okay? But this is what it is, and this is why it happens, and this is how you do this, and this is. If they get upset with you for asking, you gonna get mad at me for asking something that I gotta take? Are you crazy? I'm telling you, you better start asking questions. Because I'm not saying every doctor, because you got some that really, really, they want to help people. They're really there to make sure that you're better. But you got some that don't care, y'all. That's in every aspect of life, every walk of life. You got some that do, some that don't. I'm just saying because this right here has to do with your direct health. You better ask questions. The job I used to have, let's see, how can I say this without being sued? They were putting people, the doctors was putting people on medications, one that they didn't need, some was too strong of a strength, uh, others they took medicines that they needed and refused to give them a certain type of medicine, the medicine that they needed, until they took other medicines that they never heard of before. In return, that was supposed to make them feel better, and it made some of my patients worse. So what happened? When they get worse, they have to go back to the doctor, and he has to what? Give them more prescriptions. Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? So this one particular patient was talking to me. Now here's the thing. I'm supposed to act like I don't know what I know. And this one particular patient was saying, I don't understand why my doctor wants me to take these pills. I told him that I'm better when I don't take these, but I can take the other ones that I've been taking and I'm fine. He said I was fine, but now he's giving me these to take. And when I take these particular pills, I'm sick. I'm in the bed all day. I don't feel good. I be having depression, and all this stuff, and I'm listening and I'm listening. And then, I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe your condition needed a little bit more help. And that was a way for me to ask that person, what were you diagnosed with? Okay. And, she told me everything. And I said, well, that don't make sense. I said, what medicine are you on? And she began to tell me what medicine she was taking to help and what medicine she was taking she was having issues with. And I told her, and like I said, they probably got mad at me. But let me tell you, African American people, something. Most of you guys, if you have high blood pressure and they have you on lisinopril, you do your research. Lisinopril, for some reason, does not work well with black people. There has been so many black people rushed to the emergency room with swollen throats, swollen lips, faces. I mean, swollen, like somebody done hit them in their mouth. Swollen lips, swollen everything, where they can't breathe. That doesn't work with us for some reason. If you're having an adverse reaction to the medications, make sure that you tell your pharmacy and and ask him, is there a generic version, or what should I tell my doctor when I go back? Let me see. Hey, Jermaine G. Facts. I agree. I must say I haven't had to take. I know that's right. My thing is, y'all, but I'm kind of leery with. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not anti-doctor at all. Okay, I'm not. So I don't want y'all to think that. Um, like I said, there's some good ones, just like there's some good cops, and I know we don't want to hear that, but that's the truth. I got some in my family. Um, but the thing about it is, when they go to make all these decisions, why don't they consider natural and herbal as well? Because most of your synthetic medications actually start off herbal, and then they add stuff to it to compound it. Okay, so yeah, just be careful with that. That's the main thing. Be careful with that. I'm not telling nobody to dump their meds and all that. You'll never hear that come out of my mouth. The devil is a lie. I did not say that. So that's not what I'm saying. Right. Well, if you look on the wall in the doctor's office, it doesn't say that they cure anything. They said they treat. That's it. They treat you. They don't cure you. So yeah. It's just because of how the world is going now, and we are very much overpopulated. You know what I'm saying? We are very much overpopulated. And then they want to let more people come into the United States. Think about that. We already overpopulated, but you want more people to come in. We already can't get nothing, but you want more people to come in. Now, does that make sense? What happens to the ones that's already here? If I can take natural herbs, and she said, "See, I know. When I started doing that, I'm not telling you that. I'm saying what I used to do. When I started taking them, I ain't tell my doctor nothing because they frowned upon that. Because again, herbs heal you, and prescription drugs, they maintain you. They maintain. That's what they are. They're a maintenance drug. They maintain. That's it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Health is wealth. The healthier you are, the wealthier you are. So, but yeah, I expected that to be a no, because she or he is getting a kickback or getting paid for the drugs that you take. How you think they live in those houses and stuff they live in? You know. But I always tell people, hey, do what you got to do. Right, 300, absolutely. That's real talk. What you won't have no. And let me tell you how much the medical professionals hate herbalists. Has anybody heard of Dr. Sebi? Dr. Sabi, Dr. Sebi, however you pronounce. I say Sabi, but nowadays I hear people say Sebi, so I thought, well, maybe I had it wrong. However, he had to prove to the court of law. I don't know if these documents are still out there or not, because they've been scrubbing the internet lately. That's why I'm telling y'all, anything I say to y'all up here, write it down if you think you're gonna need it, or go back and listen to it and write it down. Because they've been scrubbing the internet. They've been taking away stuff that can help people. Yeah. So Dr. Sabi took 36 patients in. Hey King, welcome over, love. Took 36 patients in because he said he had cured AIDS, people from AIDS. And the judge and the pharmaceutical company took him to court. And the pharmaceutical company said, Judge, we want to sue him because he cannot cure people of AIDS. He cannot cure people of cancer. Oh, okay. And so the judge said, I'm paraphrasing y'all, I'm going to set another court date. And if you can bring 7 people that you've cured, he came back with 30 something. I think it's 36. And they testified. They had blood work to show what they had. They had all their doctor stuff. And then they showed that when they went back to they didn't have it no more. Clean. So he actually beat the pharmaceutical company out in court. It's court documented. Y'all can go back and look at that. So they hate herbalists. That's why we can't say anything on her without them shutting down our videos, taking them off, flagging us or whatever, because we don't pay them. The pharmaceutical companies pay them. So they have to keep what's the best interest for them. They found a way to stop. Yes, they did. NC girl, I believe so too. Yeah. You know. And then some of the products that you order now from one of his places, it's not his formula anymore. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, but he won his case. So if this one man was able to do that with herbs and telling you to come off meat and come off dairy, if you really want to be healthy, come away from meat and come away from dairy, drink spring water, and take these herbs that targets your area that you need to be healed in. Come on now. And they were, come on. So, I'm just saying. And it makes me wonder, like, when they supposed to be making a documentary of him, movie or whatever. That's what your boy said before they stole Wild and Out from him. He was going to, pick up the cross for a Nipsey Hustle. And I want to know if they're going to tell the truth, though. I want to know if they're going to tell the truth. Because a lot of things can be changed with the right amount of money. I said it in my Fab Babes voice. I said it. A lot of things can be changed with the right amount of money. And that's sad, but it's true. Sad, but it's true. And the reason most people now is taking sea moss. Can I just be real with y'all? I've been telling people about sea moss for about 5 years. Okay. People was like, oh, I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing. But when Nipsey Hussle died, and he was into that lifestyle, people started smudging. That ain't never smudged before. They don't even know what smudging is. They just saw him do it. I'm gonna do it. He said he smudged his family before they leave to get bad spirits away and all that. So people start smudging. If you ask them the history of smudging, they don't even know. They just it was see what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? All of a sudden, sea moss start coming out. Everybody start, oh, yeah, I'm gonna take sea moss. I'm gonna take sea moss. They don't even understand what sea moss does. They don't even understand the significance of it. It's just monkey see, monkey do. And that's what's going to happen to a lot of y'all. Y'all going to keep following people and not understanding why they're doing what they're doing. Yeah. Okay. Your body, Jermaine G, has 102. Okay. Sea moss has 92 of the 102 that your body takes in every day. Yeah, it has 92 of the 102. So yeah, yep. And I shared that scripture last week how the Creator said He put the herbs here for the healing of the body. Hmm. So a lot of times people, think we just pull stuff out of our butt and just be like, okay, y'all, this is a good thing to do today. No, no. And that's one reason, y'all, if I be honest with y'all, because I'm getting more into the study of herbs and, all this and stuff. I was supposed to have my herbal license last year, but y'all know the tragedy I went through. So since I'm getting into them more, I'm trying to come away from stuff that doesn't benefit me. Like caffeine, stuff like that, because I really want to walk this thing all the way. So, that's where I'm at with it. And so, being a living example. So yeah, so it's really, we can do it. We can do it. Now, my thing is, I do love food. I love seafood. I love chicken wings. I love grilled chicken. I love baked chicken. I love barbecue chicken. I love rotisserie chicken. I love chicken. Me and the bird, we go way back. That's my second cousin on my dad's side. You feel me? So, oh my goodness. Every now and then I have a hammering for a good homemade double cheeseburger. I love steak. I don't eat it a lot, but I love it. Give me a nice old T-bone, a nice ribeye, medium. Shh. So, I'm like I said, I love those things, but right, 300. But I'm not forcing it anymore. Like when I try to eat something that my body is saying no to, it makes me sicker. So now I don't do it. Like if if I don't feel it, I just eat vegetables outside. I don't eat meat. Point blank period. And I always make sure that I do some form of detox, and everything. So I'm waiting on my other stuff to get here because I'm gonna do 2 weeks full of just straight detox. Straight detox. So, and I think everybody's body needs detox because some stuff gets stuck up in there and it gets stagnant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, our salad. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that you know what though, Jermaine G, you're absolutely right. But guess what? That's a setup because when you go to other countries, like their fruits and vegetables and stuff is the cheapest thing. You have to pay more for McDonald's and things like that. The crappy food you pay more, the good food you pay less. But only here do they get a benefit if we all have chronic illnesses. Let me see. Proof is in the pudding. Just try it. Just try. Thank you. Yep. I took some. One day, I think it was yesterday. One day I was on the phone, I think, with 300, and I was taking my sea mouse in. I was going, ugh, this is nasty. He was like, "What?" I said, "This sea mouse is nasty, y'all, because it tastes. It's the taste of it is yeah." And I have the powder kind. You can get. I got gel, but I'm out of my gel, so I have the powder kind, and I mix it with. Stay off the coffee. I'm just saying. I'm trying, King. I'm trying. I'm trying. I promise you. But so I mix it with my apple juice, and I shake it up. I with a juice, and then I down it. But I tell you, you can't get past them taste buds. I be like, ugh. But it's good for you, cause after I do it, I feel much better. Much better. Like it kicks in maybe within 30 minutes and you can feel yourself like, wow, you know. So yep. If you need a blood cleaner, let me tell y'all, easy blood cleaner. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Beets. Beetroot pills are beets. That's the easy blood cleaner. Yep. You can take those. Let me see. I put mine in my glass of almond milk. Oh, okay. Okay. That's what's up. Here in Jamaica, too natural. Ooh, very, very expensive. Oh, okay. Oh, you in Jamaica. Awesome. Awesome. But you over there where the real sour sop is, man. For real, that sour sop is the business. You should be on, man. That, that sour sop and coconut, and I don't know how much it is. I'm just saying I know that's where it is. Sour sop, coconut. Coconut is good too for you. Um, Shoot, you can pick some dandelions out of the yard and rinse them out real good, and then boil them and get the things out of it, the properties that you need. Blend it up. You know. So yeah, I'm just saying. Hmm. But yeah, so yeah, CMOS is it's a big one. I said only you can make me think about that. Thanks, King. Yeah. It's much more Americanized now. Okay. Awesome. I've always wanted to go. I had never been. I've always wanted to go. I said if I took a cruise, that's one of the cruises I wanted to go on instead of stop in Jamaica. Yep. So, but yeah, those of you all who wasn't here earlier, let me show you the cord I was telling you about. This is for medical stuff, anything that has to do with your body. Uh, like it also pays for spas. I guess it pays for spas because they have something to do with your body. I don't know. So I'm gonna show you this again real quick, and then we are out up here. Let me see. One moment. And it's getting better all the time. Okay, here we go. It's coming up. Dang, his TV still loud. I don't talk the whole time with that TV up. Let me see. Yeah, yeah, 300. It does. Yep, because it's not an insurance card. It's a credit card. It's a credit card used for the body. So this right here, like I said, if you have any thing that you have to anything that has to do with the body. Like if you go to the doctor and your copay is whatever, you can use that to pay. If you have co-insurance support that you have to pay, you can use that to pay. Um, Anything has to do with the feet, the eyes, the teeth, um, your body. Like I said, it even pays for spas. It's a credit card for the body, and a lot of people do qualify for it. It's only a few that don't, and that has a lot to do with, like I said, if you don't make more than 1,200, I think, a month, um, and your debt is like maybe 1150, and you only make 1,200, of course you wouldn't qualify. You see what I'm saying? But I would try anyway. Uh, some of the ones I know, some of the friends I have qualified for. They gave them $20,000 worth of credit for that. The lowest one, I think it was 7,000 or 8,000. So when they say yes, they don't just give you like $400, $300. No, theirs is up in the thousands, because that medical is costly. You know, so and what you do, you would just pay on it each month. Like you do like a credit card, $50 a month, $60 a month. Whatever your monthly thing would be to pay it off. That's what you would do. So that is something good to have as a backup. Like I said, you never know when you might have to have surgery or a tooth pull or, you know, crutches or have something done to your, whatever. That's something good to have. And that's what a lot of, like I said, a lot of Caucasian friends I have, they have those too. tucked away in their wallet. So when they go to the emergency room and they tell them your bill will be okay after the insurance, your bill is $250. They say, "Oh, can I pay with my card?" And they whip out the cord like they got, and it really is this cord right here. Yeah. So I wanted to share that with my people so that you all can, take a gander. Uh, Go ahead and try to see if you can qualify for it. And maybe if not you, maybe you know somebody else who has, medical stuff going on that they would really benefit from having a card like that, a credit card like that where they don't always have to come out of their pocket right then. That's what you may want to do too. So I told you I don't mind sharing whatever I know. I don't mind sharing it all. What sense does it do me to have all the knowledge about some things and then I don't do anything with it? See how it works? I'm trying to think if you can buy, and it's not a HSA either. It's not a HSA. Nothing. It's a credit card. It's just strictly for your body though, for like things with your body. Yeah, and it's a lot. I wish I could find the list that they covered because I had the list. Let me look. Hold on. Oh yeah, I could do that. Let me show you some of the categories. Let's do that real quick. We still got some time. Hold on one moment. Okay, let's see if y'all can see. Okay, there y'all are. Okay, y'all see on the screen? It says animal and pet care. That's one thing you can do with it. Fitness. How many of y'all go to the Planet Fitness? Pharmacy, personal care, glasses, weight loss, paramedic care clinics, hearing, chiropractic, cosmetic, see, hospital, sleep centers. I'm sorry, surgical centers, sleep, dentistry, lab diagnostics, spa. I told y'all, specialists. That's what you was asking me about. 300, the medical equipment and supplies, and dermatology. These are all the categories that you can pay. You can use this card for. Pets. How many of y'all have pets and y'all need, want to take your dogs and cats and stuff to the pet doctor and it costs an arm and a leg? You can use your card to cover Fido, whatever dog's names is now. Yeah, fitness. See, because it has to do with your body. I told y'all spa. Yeah. Oh, no problem. So yeah, did that answer your question? I know I keep saying you can use it for different things. I'm glad I saw that. That's basically all this right here. Expect when I saw pet care though, I forgot about that. When I saw pet care, that's really something because like I said, if you have a dog or a cat or something like that, and they're expensive. They can be when it's time for them to go to the doctor or get their shots or something like this. And this course covers that as well. Yeah. And so you can find locations in your area, you know. Yeah. So, all right. Did y'all see that? I hope y'all got that. Ouch. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. You must have read the bio. Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate you guys so, so, so much. I knew it was something else I wanted to say, but I don't forget, so I'm not going to prolong this. If I remember, I'll probably be back later. I don't know. I might. I'm not sure. But I did want to share that with you guys, and I hope it was some information that you can use and everything. And I'm waiting on the news lady. Anybody know if she been on today? Because I need my updates. I need my news updates. So what else? Wait a minute. It's bothering me, y'all, because I was going to tell y'all something. Oh, this is what I was going to show you. Hold on. And this is Okay, wait a minute, y'all.
Okay, the motherfucker.
Wait a minute. Oh, was that today? Okay. Okay, it's today. I don't know. Yeah, it is Thursday, ain't it? Dang. Okay. All right, y'all. Look, I have something to say about this when it's over, but look, here we go. I don't know if y'all seen this, but I'm gonna share it. Okay, let's see. Here you go.
You got it, everybody. You got it. All that too. All that. What is you doing? Dang. What is you doing? I'm coming out here. This ain't got anything got to do. That's not shit. Damn. 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 Okay, the motherfucker. They still meat and shit. You got it, everybody. You got it. All that too. All that. What is you doing? Dang. What is you doing? I'm coming out here. This ain't got anything got to do. That's not shit. Damn. 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 Okay, the motherfucker. They still meat and shit.
Wow, I know, right, NC girl? I was like, though, but I feel some type of way. Let me tell you why. I feel two ways. I understand what they were doing, but then my heart is like, maybe she really needed that. Maybe she really needed. Then I was like, well, right now in the world we're in, he's been giving so much money and food stamps and stuff to different people and everybody. Seemed like somebody would have just said, I'll buy that. Man, let her go. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. Or what. I don't know. I'm on the borderline with that. What y'all think? I'm on the borderline because it's like I feel sorry, but then again, sometimes people steal stuff like that to sell it. But what's the purpose? You're selling it for what? But to me, it seemed like she really needed that. Like she was like, I'm going to her and I'm gonna get these groceries because we need this. You know. So I'm just saying. Okay, I agree. She may have need. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it was sad because like I said, her underwear was showing and all that and stuff. It's like wow, you know. Right. But them like you said, there was a dude filming somebody some old man chasing a black some old white man chasing a black girl. He was filming it instead of helping her. When it first started out, it was between two women, and then the white man jumped in it. Instead of the brother helping a black girl, he just started recording. And man could have did anything to her. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't gonna get off into how I feel about that, but everything shouldn't just be filmed. We need to step in and help sometime. Yeah, it is. It really is. And you can never say what you won't do. That's why I'm kind of like on the board with that because, I know some stuff that I did for my children, so, and if people knew, they'd be like, whoa. So, yeah, not saying I don't even know if she have kids or not. I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying I'm assuming that she does. I'm assuming that that's why she did that. And y'all know what assume mean and make an A out of you and me. But putting myself in that predicament, with mouths to feed and the mouths looking up to you to be the one to feed them, you don't know what you'll do to put some food in there. You ain't been hungry enough yet. That's what. Let me say that a lot of people judge a lot of people. And the reason why they do that is because you haven't had to walk in that circle yet. You haven't had to be where you don't know if you're going to still have lights and you ain't got no money to pay your lights. You don't know how I feel to have a kid and they only got two Pampers left. Your paycheck day is on a Friday, and this right here is Thursday, and you got two Pampers left and no money. You don't know how it is when you hungry and you got to go in there and look and see what you got to whip it up to try to make a meal. I'm telling you, some people ain't been through enough yet. When you go through it, you'll start understanding and being more patient and empathizing and sympathizing with other people that's in a struggle. I don't ever forget where I come from. That's why I talk about it so much because I want it to always be in the forefront of my mind. I don't ever want to get to a point I feel like I've arrived and oh that's beneath me. No, you're looking at a project check, and I wear that proudly. See what I'm saying, NC girl? See now, and that's why when you do get blessed and things turn around in your life and all this and stuff, you're more sympathetic and more humble than a lot of people because you remember when. A lot of us don't like to remember, but I love to remember because at any moment I can go back to that if I'm not careful. And I think it's my passion for people when like I said, when I come on here and I'm like, okay, y'all get this, get this, get this, get this, do this, do this. It's not that I'm trying to be bossy, but I want to set my people up to be successful. You know, I can't force nobody to do nothing. The only thing I can do is feed it to you. It's up to you to eat. Exactly what they offered to pay for it instead of filming it to embarrass. So yeah, her shoe came off and everything. Yeah, it's man, man. And see, I think he could have did it a different way too. I'm gonna be honest. The security guard, I think he could have walked up to her and said, "Sis, I know what you're doing. I'm not gonna lock you up. I'm not gonna embarrass you, but I need you to take it back in there and just let me help you. Take it back in there and let me help you." She probably would have said, "Okay." She probably that right there probably would have been enough to convict her. Like, dang, you know. And then again, y'all, as we see on these YouTube streets, some people just don't know how to accept kindness. They don't know how to be. They don't know how to accept the kindness of others. If you ain't talking about them, beating them upside their head, cussing them out, they don't know how to accept it. And I think that's really sad because that lets you know that they're used to being abused. Because when you're nice, they can't accept it. But if I cuss you out and call you out of your name and tell you, you lower than the snake on the grass and all that, then you happy. Yeah, that's true. 300. I agree with that too. 300. I can bet a lot of food spoiled in the store and throw away. Yeah. Yes, you're right. I agree with you, Jermaine G. For real. So look, y'all, I am great to get in my car. I don't think I'm gonna get no gas today, but I am gonna go get me a bucket of stars as a treat for myself, and then I'm coming back and see what's shaking in these YouTube streets. Sad part about it is I wonder would he have done it. See, I ain't going there with you, 300. I'm not. I'm not going there with you. That's Junior Furcon, y'all. I swear, I ain't going there with you. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. So yes, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's sad, but I feel a pink drink. Oh, oh, oh! I feel a pink drink coming from the bucket of stars. So anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for coming over. I probably will be back on tomorrow. It's a couple of herbs I want to give out, not today, but tomorrow. And something else I want to show y'all. It has to do with shift shaping. Some of y'all get it, some of y'all won't. Because we love to embarrass our own for some reason or another. That's true, 300, and that's facts upon facts upon facts right there. So, yeah. All right, y'all. I am out of here. Remember, if nobody told you you're intelligent, you are. And if nobody told you they love you, I do. Smooches.